show. Better stand up. Turn the mic on. Turn the cams up. Max Powers dragging Wildcat in the cut. Three names ring out when it's time to talk tough. Three-man podcast, turn that up. Max Dragon, Wildcat, run that up. Hit that chat, let it flood, go nuts. If you're hating, better hope your Wi-Fi cut. Three-man podcast, talk that talk.
What's going on, folks? How y'all doing? We up in this thing tonight. Chilling. Me and Max in this thing.
Three-man podcast turn it up.
Sometime tonight. Let me find out what's dragging up to.
Wi-Fi cut. Three-man podcast turn that up.
Yeah, man. I asked old Dragon what was going on, man. So what's going on, folks, out there today in YouTube land? Let's give an applause for Max joining us today. What the business is, man? Come on, man.
I'm doing good, man. Dude, I have had a crazy start in my week, bro.
Oh, yeah? Like how? What's going on?
Nigga, today's Tuesday, right?
Yeah, today's Tuesday all day.
Yep, nigga. Yesterday, my Monday started off. I got quote unquote an accident, but really wasn't an accident.
You got in an accident, but you didn't get in an accident. How does that work?
So it is on paper. It's labeled as an accident on paper, but we never text one another. So this chick in this chick in the BMW. How's gonna be a pause? It was like shit, dude.
I'm just fucking with you.
I was about to be like, damn, nigga.
I didn't know it was a chick before you said chick. You said touching each other. That's why I said pause. But anyway, go ahead, dog.
As I was really interrupted. Fucking with you, big ass nigga. Fucking with you. I ain't have my lights on, nigga. Fucking with you.
Lights on. We need safety, folks. What's up with the two people in the audience? Drop a comment. Don't just be lurking. Watch them leave.
So these motherfuckers. Yeah, man, you should never say that, man. Fuck them. So this motherfucker, her fucking so her tire fell off, or her fucking car like flew off and hit
on a BMW?
On a BMW X5 SUV, bro. Flew off, hit my motherfucker. Not only it hit my bitch, it hit my rim, nigga, at the right perfect spot. It exploded my whole fucking rim.
Damn.
Yeah. And so it was a chain reaction because you heard nothing but boom, boom. And that was my shit. Boom. And so the air pressure on my trailer tire was so fucking high that it blew her fucking passenger side window open.
God damn, man. Is she all right? I see you all right.
I'm all right. The driver's okay.
Driving? You already got everything repaired and got back on the road quick, didn't you?
Yeah. It was just a rim. Yeah, it wasn't that major.
Well, see, folks, you better be glad that happened because he's in logistics, and without the truck drivers of the world, it was
an act of God. That's what that's why I told the police officer. I was like, officer, that shit was an act of God, bro. I was like, dude. Like, her shit blew off, then it hit my fucking tire it hit it at a point to where it blew. It fucking bent the fucking rim, dude.
Dang. That's dangerous
like,
as hell.
I'm going to show you a picture. You can show everybody the audience this
shit. Please show me the picture. Please.
Oh, I'm sending it.
That's interesting as shit. Folks, please excuse the silence. We're just trying to make sure that we show you this very unique picture that I'm about to put up here. Wow, that shit's
you see
crazy. I'm about to share it now, folks. So, God dog, man.
Uh,
Look at this, y'all.
that's her
Yeah.
fucking car. You see, there's no tire.
No tire. Now I'm gonna show you the other
That is
one.
my rim to my trailer.
Ooh. Damn. Yeah, that looks pretty gruesome there, bro. Like that, even though it's just the rim and you got back going pretty quickly, that could have been catastrophic, dude. It really could have been. Seriously. Like I don't see how you still talking to us, dog, because of all that stuff going on.
You said what?
I don't see how you still talking to us, dude, or her. Is she still
Well,
healthy?
no,
I
it
don't get
was
that.
no, it was her grandmother was in the passenger seat. She went to the hospital.
No.
Well, she's okay. It was just it just freaked her out.
I bet.
And you're talking about 12 up to 7,500 pounds of air pressure went into that window.
That's a lot, dude.
It exploded the window. It shattered the fucking window. And she couldn't hear out her right ear, so she should be okay. Like she had that window there, but
She gonna have that little bit of what they call it. I forgot what they call it, but it's tinnitus or something in their ear. It's gonna be ringing for a while, probably.
oh, it's definitely gonna be
Probably a
ringing for
couple
a
of
minute.
weeks.
But I was not held liable, which I shouldn't have. So
Hell no. It shit came off of her car, dude. Didn't it come off of her shit?
yeah, it came off of her car, hit my rim. That bitch exploded. I was
Yeah,
like,
hell
yo,
no,
what
you
the?
ain't liable. How would you be liable?
I was like, bro, I have never seen no shit like that before, bro. As long as I've been truck driving, bro. I
Yeah.
have had, I had multiple dudes. They was just like, man, your rim was fucked up. I was like, nah, nigga, that was a brand new fucking rim. I was like, that was a
Wow.
brand new fucking rim. Yeah. And
Wow.
so,
Wow. That's crazy, dude.
so that tire, the tire was still, the tire was still usable.
Well, that's good. That's
Like you see how the
crazy.
tire, yeah,
I see the tire don't look like it has no damage to it.
it was,
It got a little dirty. That's
like
about it.
it. Yeah, that tire was you. Only reason why it's dirty because I parked on the. I was in New York and I parked on the curve and shit, and
Dirty ass
so
New
I
York.
scraped the curve, and
Dirty ass
that's
New
basically
York.
yeah.
Dirty ass New York.
But yeah, he was like you could see exactly where he was like you could see when the tire hit your shit. Yeah, you can see the mark on it. Then like I have a camera in my shit, so and there's audio. I was fucking jamming out too. I was like, what the fuck was that? That's that's how
So you
loud.
didn't feel it. You just heard it.
Um yeah, I only felt it. That's how loud it was. I was listen I had my shit on noise cancellation.
Mm. Good
Windows
ass
were
noise
up.
cancellation. Good ass noise cancellation.
Yeah, Beat Studio Plus. I had in motherfuckers. They was on high, and you can still hear a little bit, but it's not that much. Like I'm a truck driver, so it's not that much. But you can hear the explosion of that rim through the windows being up. All that shit hit directly right at that fucking window. I was just like, damn. I told her, I was just like, hey, just look on the bright side. You're lucky to be, hey, you should,
Lucky to be
should all be
alive.
blessed.
Lucky to be alive.
Nigga, how, show that rim again. Look at the rim again.
Yes, indeed. I sure will, sir. I got to go back to the. You talking about her rim?
No, my rim.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that shit.
Damn. That tire was supposed to be. Hold on. How the hell is it keep. Hold on. That tire was supposed to come off your fucking truck, dude.
No, like that metal. If you look at the metal, bro, look at the
Look
metal
like
part.
it could have come
You
off and
you
became
see
a
how it
projectile.
looked like it cut?
Yeah,
Looked like it's cut. Yeah, that's how strong that shit was. It cut
that's
the air
crazy.
pressure was. It cut the fucking rim
That's crazy,
and it
dude.
bent the shit. Like the dude had to use a saw in order to get the rim off.
Mm,
Yeah, that's how strong that shit was.
that's crazy, dog.
And
That's freaking
I
crazy.
I told her, I was like, yo, man, I was like, I understand. I was just like, let's look on the bright side. Things about to get better from this. I was like, you got a new look on life and everything. And she was just like, I don't know. I was like, man,
She
did you
probably can
see?
total her car. Can't she total out her car properly?
Well, her car had to get towed. It
No,
had to get towed.
total out.
It could have gotten total
If
out if she would have hit me.
oh, okay, because I'm about to say if she got
But
total out, she could probably use the insurance, probably get a new damn fucking car. I bet her insurance claim gonna do all right. It's gonna do good. She got good insurance, she'll be all right.
I told her, look at it. Look on the bright side, man.
You still
The
breathing.
bright side is, man, you motherfuckers could have died today.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, the reason why I say that is, I was like, if you looked at that, I was like, you clearly haven't looked at the rim, did? And she did, and I showed her the picture of
That
it.
shit could have
And
been a
I,
damn projectile. It could have came at her and sliced off her head or something.
yeah, I was like, that was God looking out for both of us.
Mm-hmm.
Because I was like, as much as I want to, I'm like, as much as I didn't want to, that would have been something that would have been extremely traumatic for me for a minute. And I would have fucked my pockets up because I would have to take time off, get my mind right, and all that shit. That shit would have completely, totally fucked me up for a minute
Mm-hmm.
because, you don't want nobody to get hurt, and especially it's an old lady and a woman. You don't want nobody to get hurt out of this bitch. I don't
Yeah.
care what race they were.
Man, I'm sitting
It was
there
a,
not to change the subject, but I gotta find another scope, dude, for my freaking rifle, dog. I got a damn mount that won't fit my scope, dude. This shit's getting on my nerves. Can't probably see it because I got my hand behind it. I had the hand behind it. Yeah.
my
I got.
granddad was alive. He was like scopes for pussies, nigga.
See this scope? You see this scope mount I got, man? It would not
Don't
fit
put it
my
up there.
scope. It would not fit my scope. So I gotta get another. Either I'm gonna get another scope for my AR, or I'm gonna put this red dot I got on my AR, or I'm gonna get this AR, this red dot magnifier goddamn bundle I seen online today. That's not that expensive. Put that on my AR, and I'll just go with that instead of top mounting the red dot on my daggum scope. That might be what I do.
Hmm.
Because I'm not gonna use my AR for no long distance shooting. As long as I can go to 100 yards with my AR, I'm good. I go get me an AR-10 and put a real good scope on that, and that's what I'll use for long distance shooting. Because I'm trying to get into long distance shooting so I can start doing like 500 yards, 300 yards shooting, 1,000 yards shooting. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Yeah, man. But I'm glad you still here, dude. I'm glad you still here, man. Because if you, man, I'm trying to tell you, man, that's crazy, man. I'm just glad you're still here. So shout out,
Like I
shout
said,
out.
I would my safety level of the whole incident was at 100%. I was good. Her shit though,
Yeah, you sitting way up there
like,
in that cab.
well, if I was a rookie driver, it could have
Panic like
gotten bad
we would have panicked like a summer bitch. Probably would have panicked.
because whenever I hear a pop, I automatically hit brakes. It's just that's something that is nailed in my DNA as a truck
Got you,
driver.
got you.
And so if I was a rookie, I wouldn't have hit my brakes right then and there, and I would have rear ended her because she cut in front of me to pull over to the shoulder.
Mm. Mm.
And so yeah, man. But everybody's good. I'm surprised dude, I felt it, man. She was, and she was giving me choosing signals.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
How did she look? Just because she drive a BMW, that don't mean she looked like a BMW.
She was straight for the stroke. She was straight for the stroke.
Okay. So good
She
enough
got
to
my
hit.
email. I could have gave her my number. I was like, nah, I ain't gonna give her.
Good enough to hit then, basically. Would you walk in the mall with her?
Yeah,
Okay then. Okay, cool. That means she's about that means she's probably about what, a 5? Maybe a
average
6 at the
looking. Yeah,
highest.
she was 5, average
5.
looking.
Okay, yeah, that's cool enough. You can marry an average looking 5'6". You lucky if you get a 7'8" to marry. And you really got to be top tier, making millions to probably get you a 10 that you marry.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you get your passport. We talking about American women.
Still,
All right.
still the same. Is the higher you go in ranks overseas, the more Americanized that woman is.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Unless you find a
Because
diamond, unless you find a diamond in the rough 10 roof chica. I got a 10 roof chica in DR. I just don't talk to her a lot. I just rather holler at her right before I get down there or some shit. Like maybe a month or two before I get down there because I don't want to, get her hopes up and shit. Because, I got shit to do. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even planning on going to DR right now. I'm want to go to Colombia in fucking August. But, they got a dude that was in the group in Facebook. I know you left the group. Dude got banned from Colombia, period.
mm-hmm.
He was
Yeah,
banned from
there's a lot of guys.
Medellin. He got banned from Medellin. He put the shit up on the shit today. He got banned from Medellin, and when he landed in Cartagena, they took his ass straight to the immigration holder, and then took his ass. He had to buy a ticket to come back to America. They said, "Nah, you got to get the fuck on."
Mm-hmm.
I was like,
Because he got
"Wow."
caught for sex tourism.
Probably in Medellin, because he didn't. He can't even touch Cartagena no more. I forget. I don't
No,
know
he probably.
exactly. I don't know why the fuck he
I know.
got.
I know. I know what happened. It was. He got called up at the airport.
I'm gonna try to see if I can find out real quick. I'm not gonna put it up on the. I'm not gonna put it up on the screen, but I'm trying to find out if I can find out why
No,
he got
let's not
banned
put that
from
on the
Medellin.
screen.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm
So
just going into Facebook and read and see what I can find out about it.
because I was telling remember
Where my notes at?
remember the last time I was talking on here, and I understand where Dragon was coming from, but I was like, Dragon, you gotta understand, bro. The white man been doing this shit for years.
For years. Been doing
You
this shit
never
for
heard no shit like
years.
this with the white guys.
Nope.
I was like, all of a
Nope.
sudden, bro, when it came to the passport bros, which is 80% black and 20% white dudes, or let's say 70% black,
Hey, why the hell I
20%
can't
white
find the
dudes,
group?
and 10% others, including Hispanic, Asian, and whatever ethnicity you think of. All of a sudden, there's problems in multiple countries. Example, you got Thai bitches out there now saying nigga.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And
And they getting into fights with Western minded black chicks, American black chicks.
well, that's not that. I don't give a shit about that. That's no, that's black women getting fights with Thai women
Mm-hmm.
and lady boys and shit. So I'm saying, dude, is the common denominator, bro, is you passport bros, because the same shit happened in the Dominican Republic. It's the same shit that's happened in Colombia. The same thing that's happened in Thailand.
Yep. Why the hell I can't find this shit?
3 different cultures. 3
Mm-hmm.
different fucking cultures.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And they all going through the same shit. Thailand is getting ready to
Ban the
Thailand
motherfuckers.
is you said what?
I think they might ban expats or passport bros.
No, they're not gonna do that. But they're about to get strict like how Colombia is. And so it's gonna be embarrassing. You niggas go on a 22-hour flight just to get turned back around,
Mm-hmm.
and you will get banned from the country too.
That is crazy.
Because I'm looking at this shit on the internet, and I'm like, these Thai women acting like black women now. Well, nigga have a problem when I call them niggas out on this shit. And I'm like, bruh, how the fuck? I'm like, how the fuck you complain about black women and American women, but in it clearly seems y'all niggas are the problem.
Mm-hmm.
Because when I was there, what, 2 years ago? Three years ago, last time I was in Thailand, them hoes didn't act like that. Yeah, you got some beautiful Thai women. I'm like, yo, what's the point of flying 22 hours to get a bitch you can get fucking down the street? You pimping backwards, nigga. So you can. I don't want to hear. And when Antoine Daniels was talking shit about the passport bros, man, that's why I said I cannot. I have at some point a broken clock is right twice a day. You was right about some shit. A lot of them niggas are lame as fuck, dude.
Mm-hmm.
I had one nigga told me, even though some of them act like it's still better than being in the United States. I was like, nigga, you fucking. I was like, nigga, that's some corny fucking shit to say, nigga. I was like, you know how expensive it is going to Thailand, nigga? Talking about if you don't get the deals, nigga, you talking about at least a $1,500 to $2,000 ticket round trip. Some of these niggas, bro, I swear to God, dude.
I feel you, dog. Just like that post I put up that says, 12 years after the photo was taken. I mean, people just have different, and I'm not equal. I'm equaling this to the passport bro shit, but it's on another subject. So just like me saying that, I made a point that I said something about Republicans are more patriotic than Democrats, pretty much, because all I said is, I was responding to someone that said, "Dare you call a current Klansman a Democrat?" And I said, "Dare you call a current Democrat patriotic?" And so somebody came in and said, I would wager many of them consider their platform to be patriotic, but I'm not a Democrat. And I said, and then somebody asked me, I don't have a dog in the fight, but just curious, what in your opinion makes a Republican patriotic and a Democrat unpatriotic? I'm neither, by the way. I said, well, it starts with having NGOs pay for white supremacy, which just was discovered by the FBI. Also burning the American flag, hoping that we aren't successful in Iran, doxing ICE agents so that families are in danger when they're just doing their jobs, getting rid of illegals. Have there been incidents with them that are unfortunate? Yes. However, they haven't changed. Just the administration. So, those are some things,
I'm
in my
sorry, man.
opinion.
I would have been more disrespectful. I've been like, motherfucker, do you have open eyes, nigga? Do you touch grass when you go outside?
Well, this is my homeboy right here that I'm talking to. That just asked me.
I'm sorry, I would have been disrespectful as fuck to your homeboy if I would have seen that. I'm like, nigga, do you touch grass when you go outside? If you think the Democrats, when it comes to patriotic, when it comes to being patriotic, you got the Republican Party and you got the Democrats Party. If you have to even say that shit, you have lost the point. You have missed the memo, nigga. We're Mr. Fox, and this is the Batman Beyond. Did you get the memo? You didn't get the memo. Remember when he was firing Fox, and he was like, "Oh, you didn't get the memo." But yeah, I'm sorry, dude. I'm like, bro, all this shit that has happened in the past. This is the reason why I say Democrats literally have short-term memory. When you are a Democrat, you literally suffer from short-term memory. You are for short-term gains, not long-term gains, but short-term gains.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you see this shit was happening with the Iran shit, what it literally has done is made America, and since World War II, has made America the largest export of oil in the world.
Mm-hmm.
Some idiot was like, well, how does that benefit us that,
He
you
gonna
know,
see. He gonna see. It just saying when this war is over and they see that economic impact, he gonna see then. People just are not, they're not patient enough to see that things take time to show. And it's not gonna go low anyway. During what war have we ever had or anybody ever been involved in where your fuel is fucking low?
and
You're not gonna find
then
it. It's not gonna happen.
the other thing is, you have I have friends who are literally so far behind the eight ball. Dude was like, "Oh, you're telling me we got to pay back the tariffs?" I was like, "Yeah." Do you know why? Because that's what the Democrats fought for. I was like, you don't real. I was like, oh, you don't pay attention to news? The Democrats fought against that shit. So they fought against you as the American people. They fought against you for the shit. And he was just like, well, the price of everything went up, yada yada yada. I was like, no, the fuck it did not. The price of this bullshit you want to buy on Temu from China did not go up. A lot of those companies, they took a fucking hit. They had to, or they will lose their customers to a competitor that is closer to the United States. You dumb fuck.
They don't know, dude.
I just wish some of these stupid people just go back doing what you were doing before. Leave politics alone. Just leave politics. Go back watching Love and Hip Hop, 90 Day Fiance, fucking Love is Blind, nigga. Man, can we get a new series of Power or something, bro? Because I'm tired of you dumb, ignorant ass motherfuckers coming on the white man's internet and being dumb, dude. Then you'll know what the fuck you're talking about. If I'm like, dog, y'all keep calling this man a P3DO, and I'm like, nigga, are you fucking kidding me, dude? Are you that stupid?
Mm-hmm.
You can't tell these niggas shit. God damn, you typing like a motherfucker.
I know, man. It's crazy, man. These motherfuckers don't know shit, dog.
Nigga, I literally just said you typing like a motherfucker. You said something else, bro.
Oh, I know. I mean, yeah, I was agreeing with what you were saying, but yeah, I am typing like a motherfucker. Hey, this nigga over here trying to show goddamn guns and shit in the motherfucking screen and shit, y'all. Look at goddamn Max over there. Pause.
Huh?
Nothing. I'm fucking with you.
That nigga gay.
Boy, you
Nigga
stupid.
gay.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
dude.
man, I was trying to find that shit. I couldn't find that shit, man. I was trying to find where the damn. I was trying to read it to myself and see what happened. Why that dude? Okay, here we go. So somebody in this bitch went to the hospital, dog.
What?
Somebody in the group went to the hospital. I'm for real, dog. It says here, thanks for the text messages, phone calls, and get well soon message. I was rushed to the hospital for having way too much sex for a man my age.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I read that shit. Shit. Oh, okay.
That's bullshit, ain't it? Ain't it bullshit?
It's I have, man. I honestly, I keep my, I'm gonna keep my opinion to myself.
Yeah, that's some lame shit right there. Like, dude, why are you looking for that much fucking validation and approval? You just like a bitch, in my opinion. You got to put all your shit out there like that and want this attention and shit. You pretty much like a bitch.
Dude, I
I
don't even
mean,
put my shit out there. Like,
I ain't said shit in here in a minute. It's been a long time.
that's the reason why. As much as people don't like Antoine Daniels, are mad at Antoine Daniels and part of the Passport Bro group, I literally said the same shit. The man is fucking right when it comes to something about the Passport Bros.
He
Some
is.
of you niggas lame as fuck. I'm gonna
Did
just
this,
be real.
this dude get this dude did get deported? Said he was set up by Colombian authorities in Medellin. Said somebody got banned for his travel content. You putting too much shit out there. I can go to this dude's page on YouTube if I want to and probably figure out what the hell it is because he on YouTube. He on a live
well,
right now.
it's
He on a
because they're
live
crap.
right now.
It's because I'm gonna just say, fuck it. I gotta say it. It's because I'm sorry, black men. I'm talking to black men in general now. This is in general now. This is in general. Everything y'all niggas touch, y'all have literally fucked up, bro.
Mm-hmm. Messed
Sosua
up.
was a sanctuary for men for over 50 fucking years. The moment niggas found out about it, bro, they
Fucked it
fucked
up.
that shit up.
Fuck that shit up.
The moment the moment that niggas found out about Thailand, y'all fucked that shit up. Moment niggas found out about Colombia, y'all fucked that shit up. And I'm at a point to where I'm not associating with I don't associate with y'all niggas when I get overseas, bro. I don't associate with y'all niggas.
Oh, you know how it was when we was together, bro. We didn't talk to nobody. We
We
talked
had
to
a good,
locals. We had a
well,
good ass
even
fucking time.
we had a good we had a good fucking time. Not only we had a good fucking time, bro, but even the one moment that it kind of got a little fucked up because niggas should have said, no, we don't take visa,
Uh-huh.
and
That
we
one
could have
damn
went
time.
we could have went to the other side.
Hmm.
But he didn't want to, he was so focused on not losing that money to where he made sure that I would never go back on that side ever again on Bogota Beach because of that motherfucker. And when I put it in the Google Maps, I was like, they don't take Visa, yada yada yada. Make sure if you only got card, you go onto the opposite side, and yada yada yada. And that's basically what I usually do, you know. And so I have over 100,000 followers on Google Maps. So
Damn.
I'm a travel critic. I'm a travel. Well, I am a truck driver too. So if you ever see my map on one of my profiles on my regular profile, dude, you'd be like, God damn. It's like this. Every single time I look at where the places I travel to, it glitches. That's how it you know how it's supposed to show you red pins, Sean?
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yeah.
It shows me black.
Mm.
It's black. It's because I have been so many places that on most parts on the east of what is it? East of oh god damn it, what is that interstate? Well, east of the Mississippi is all black. it doesn't show anything. It just shows black because there's so many fucking pins. There's so many fucking pins. I have like over, I don't know. I know I'm at least over a couple of 100,000 pins. So that's the reason why it shows black. It always glitches. If you know what I'm talking about on the travel, it shows you all the places you have traveled to. That's what it does.
Okay.
And so like I do leave a lot of reviews and all that shit. And so like it was one guy, he literally messaged on one of my reviews. He was like, dude, how many fucking places have you been to? He's like, because he's like, I have been to at least 100 spots to where you have left a review. And he's just like, would you travel for a living? I was like, yeah, I'm a truck driver.
Yeah, that's smart to do.
And so he was just like, whenever it comes to certain places, he was just like, you can look at people's profiles and shit. And so he's like, when it comes to certain restaurants, he just goes onto my profile. He just look at some of the restaurants in the area. And he's like, wherever I went to, he was like, I'll go to those pictures.
Damn.
He's like, you're like, what?
No, it said 60 were denied entry in 2026 to Migration Colombia nationwide for this reason, with the figure rising to 48 in Antigua alone, which is near Medellin. All of these guys being denied entry and being deported. They've been denied entry.
Yep. That's just for during it. That's just the daytime. They don't talk about the nighttime ones.
Somebody said, leave your bags of dildos and Diddy oil at home. Bring your phone emptied out and do your upload from your cloud once you're out of the airport. Common sense goes a long way. Oh, God. Yeah. He's telling people how to go around it. Nigga, how about just don't be like that? You know?
Well,
you ain't got to take pictures of everything. You got
videos. It's like this. I don't got problem if a dude want to get he wants to get a lovely lady of the night. If he wants to do that, I don't care about that. I don't have no problem with it. The problem that a lot of these motherfuckers have is that you're basically making our country look like we're a country full of whores.
Mm-hmm.
That's what basically one of the Colombian dudes.
Dude got a Colombian visa. Some dude put his Colombian visa up on the damn shit. He got a Colombian visa.
Yeah. Hold on, Colombian visa? What you mean?
He has a Colombian pension visa. He said, I'm legit now. Gathering the paperwork for my Colombian pension visa was just as bad as getting my divorce documents together for my attorney. Anyway, this process wasn't cheap, but I heard the other countries are more expensive and tedious. So let me stop complaining about Colombia's costs for this crazy process. I don't have to worry about being kicked out of the country.
Yeah.
This nigga got him a visa. That boy into that trick life, boy. He didn't even got him a visa, boy. Whew.
Yeah. Like some of these dudes, are absolutely fucking weird.
They are, man.
Absolutely fucking weird.
They are really
weird. I can understand, like, you're at the retirement age. You're like, man, fuck this, man. My retirement go a long way in another country. I'm going to another country to retire. Mm-hmm. That's understandable. I understand that shit. Or you like one of my white homies and shit. He's just like, man, my wife like it down here. I like it down here. He's like, I quit my upper 6-figure job. And he's like, explain that to my Dominican wife was He's like, explain that to my Dominican wife was one of the most funniest shits I ever had to do.
Wow.
He's like, it wasn't funny when you think of it, but he was like, it was funny. But he was like, explain that to my wife. It was pretty funny. I'm like, yeah, I understand. but you know, he's making like $250,000 a year and shit. Not
Oh,
bad.
okay. No, that's not bad at all. Hopefully, I'll be up there
But
soon.
yeah, man, he's like, man, he's like, yo, my money goes a long way up here. He's like, so
Yeah.
he's like, my kids love it.
Well, that's my plan, dude. When it's time for me to get when I take out my shit, I'm gonna be gone. Probably before then, dog. This, like I said, this insurance thing I'm doing do good, man. I'm able to leave my job, dude. I can be remote, dog. I can go whenever I want, where I want, and just put my daggum, what you call it? Put my I can't remember now. VPN. Put my
I
VPN
will
in America and be wherever the hell I want to be at, and just come and see my kids. And when they by the time they graduate high school though, oh nigga, I ain't coming back over here. I ain't coming
see. I
back.
don't want to drive. I want to like. I kind of want to like be like a fleet manager or maybe
Mm-hmm.
fleet manager dispatcher. I could
Yeah,
do fleet manager pretty good because I have good people skills.
yeah. Over there in the
But
DR, shit.
and my fleet manager, he left America. He's like, man, fuck this shit. He was like, man, fuck this shit. He took out a high interest loan, nigga, and moved back to Bulgaria and shit.
God dang. Yeah, man.
I was like,
Well,
you gonna pay that shit off? He was like, man, I pay the bare minimum every fucking month.
don't matter because he's still benefiting regardless. Even if he is paying the bare minimum, it don't matter how long he got to pay that shit. His rent low as fuck, his bills low as fuck, and he had a lump sum of money he went over there with.
Well,
Shit.
that's where he's from, and his wife is very submissive woman. Oh my god,
And
I
then and
loved
then
his wife.
shit. What if he found a way just to make a little money on the side without doing much of anything? Like me, dog. If this insurance thing take off like it's supposed to, dog, all I do is sit at a desk and talk to people on the phone all day, dog.
He
I do
sold
that
all of his
anywhere.
so because I owed him money. I owed him about 50, $60,000,
Damn.
and so while I was owing him money, he was still dispatching his trucks, but he was also selling his trucks and shit. Then that's when the guy of the company was just like, shit, I just buy you out.
Okay.
And he bought him out, bought all his trucks and trailers. Um, then I was still paying him his money and shit. Like hmm. when it comes to business, yeah, I paid him up, man. I paid all like I paid that nigga $60,000 in one fucking year, nigga.
Dang.
Yeah. Then he had me driving under him for a whole entire fucking year. It was just 17 was a rough year for me and that nigga. It
Oh
was a
yeah.
rough year for both of us. Like I lost some sister, totaled out my truck.
Mm.
Not only totaled out my truck, nigga, I fucking god damn it. Let me see, I totaled out my truck. My ex totaled out my brand new fucking car that I just bought for us and shit. Lost my best friend,
Damn, man.
lost my sis, lost my grandmother, my father's side. Like, nigga, it was tough as shit. Lost my cousin that year too, nigga.
Dang.
Nigga, that was 2017 was a tough year, nigga. That's why people who knew me then, there was like, if anybody crash out, they understand if I crash out, they understand that shit. Because like, dude,
You just went out, man. You just froze for some reason.
my bad, my bad. I was looking at see how much time I got. All right. Mm. All my friends who knew me there, they was like, yeah, man. They was like, yeah, it was a bad year. It was like being around that motherfucker wasn't even. It wasn't even like you could tell that motherfucker was like dying on the inside.
Damn.
Like he was putting the front up, he was happy and shit. He was like, yo, it was just like it was like a dark cloud was hovering over me for most of 2017.
Jeez.
Like, dude, it was a bad fucking year, bro.
Mm.
Very bad, dude. Like I'll be real with you, bro. I was ready to kill myself that year.
Man, I know how you feel about that. 'Cause I definitely have
Like,
been there myself. I've been there myself.
shit. Be honest with you, they lucky the gun fucking now. They lucky the gun fucking misfire. Then misfire. What is it called? What happens? What they call it? They lucky the gun jammed up 3 different times.
So you actually pulled the trigger.
3 different times. Motherfucker kept
Dang.
jamming up. Motherfucker jammed up 3 different times, nigga.
Mm.
Like when I said, when I say to you, Sean, I was ready to leave this bitch. I ain't give a fuck no more.
Damn.
I was like, fuck it. Hey, shit ain't gonna get better anyways. Might as well, right?
God dang.
Nigga, I was ready to be like, yo,
Well, the only thing that stopped,
fucking nigga.
I didn't pull the trigger. I had the gun. I had the barrel to my head. I didn't pull the trigger. I started thinking about my kids, man. Not seeing them and the hurt that they would have to go through with me not being here. Man, that's what stopped me, dog.
Yeah, man. Yeah, some ladies don't understand. Like, uh, man, we go through some shit.
Yeah, we do.
I
And we
agree. Like,
always expect it to be hard and
he,
not
man.
feel anything. It's crazy,
You
man.
see, you're supposed to be like this stoic. Oh shit, nigga, almost ran off the road.
Mm. Careful, dude. Damn.
Oh, I'm good, nigga. This nigga, he would have. I would have. Only thing I would have done is go slightly left and slammed on my brakes.
Oh, okay.
And the offer, and we at the same part where the nigga, where I know about 2 of the highway patrols here, and we would have. I've been like, yeah, man. Uh, I'll be like, yo, man, hey, I'm telling you, I ain't do shit again, man. I ain't do nothing. I'm like, dog, like, yo, these motherfuckers malfunctioning around me. And the funny part would have been, it would have been on the same part too, just on the other side.
Damn.
That would have been funny. But yeah, so anyway, yeah, man, that's why I try to talk to some of, when I talk to younger dudes, I was just like, yo, man, all you gotta do is you just gotta understand this too shall pass.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Like your good days, they're gonna pass. Your bad days, they're gonna pass. But I was like, dude, it gets better the older and older you get, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like, dude,
It does. Man, I'm at so much peace right now, even though I'm not where I was and had to go through the divorce and everything, man. I'm at so much peace right now, man. I'm chilling, man. You know, stuff is just starting to once you stop, let stuff go and just look after yourself, try to be as healthy as you can. Stuff just start just like falling in your lap sometimes. Be good to people. Like
it's
I
for
help
me,
somebody today,
yeah.
man. As long as I got to help somebody, man, I feel good, man. I'm in 2 professions that I can help somebody.
For me, it's it was just time that made it easier for me.
Yeah.
Life got easier through time because I'm not even at the peak of my career. I'm just like I'm like I'm at a point to where I'm like, I have seniority just because how long I've been driving. You feel me? Like
Mm-hmm.
I could decide, you know what? I could decide one day my credit is good enough. I could decide one day, you know what? I want to get back being an owner operator, but I want to do heavy haul. Dude, heavy hauling, bro. I could work 6 months out the year and make over 195 a year, $200,000 easily, and working 6 months out the year.
Why don't you do it then?
Shit. I don't have the. I got to get the experience with a company. I don't want to do that shit.
Mm.
I don't want to be the worm. I'm not. I'm too old to go back being the worm.
Oh, I feel you. You don't want to be the low man on the totem pole learning
And if
shit.
you don't know what the worm is basically the new guy. You get all the shitty shit. You
Mm.
basically got to do the whole seniority all back from scratch again. Like not the trucking experience. No, not that. But when it comes to like heavy hauling, I gotta get that seniority back.
Mm-hmm.
I could go back doing wire load flatbedding, but I'm not. My knees too bad to be going up and down them flatbeds, low decks, tying shit down. Nah, I'm not doing that shit. No, fuck that. My knees
Okay.
too bad for that now. But yeah, man, I'm not.
Dang,
Excuse me.
man. Somebody
My bad.
tired
Shoot, nigga, I've been up since 7 o'clock this morning, man.
and you still driving, man?
I've been sitting all fucking day long, dude.
You wasn't able to get a nap in, dude?
Huh?
You wasn't able to get a nap in?
I had about 18 ounces of Caba Espresso, whatever the fuck that shit is called. Cafe, Sola, something. Whatever. I don't know what the fucking name of it, but it's good coffee, bro. It's the best instant coffee I ever had, bro.
Oh, yeah?
Best instant coffee ever. I'm not telling y'all, nigga. I'm not telling nobody. I'm gatekeeping, nigga. I will tell you, nigga, off of YouTube, nigga, but y'all ain't catching me like how y'all niggas did Angry Man. And nigga, Angry Man smoked Black Diamond cigars, nigga. He's like, man, them bitches always out of order, nigga. I mean, he's like, them bitches are always out of stock, nigga. I was like, yeah, nigga. You told people about them shits. Motherfuckers don't smoke them shits, nigga.
Mm-hmm. Then told him
It's like,
about it.
I got a cigar I like smoking. I ain't telling niggas my cigar I like smoking, nigga, so they can what? Smoke my cigar, nigga? I be fucking mad, nigga.
Hell yeah.
I can't find my goddamn cigar. But yeah, so anyway, folks, we kind of went on a little random talk there and everything, but for what? Y'all, actually, you know what? I ain't even live streaming on the. Hold on, let me set this up. What is it? Democrats
Whatever you want to call it, dog.
working. Hold on, working with
Y'all about to hear some
what?
shit. You hear me? Y'all about to hear some shit.
Have you read it?
No, I haven't read it. I was gonna read it live on there. Okay, that might be the one now. It's got enough protein in it. That's whole milk powder. I need heavy cream powder. I'm sitting here looking for some heavy cream powder, man. On damn some of this damn
What? Pause. What?
heavy cream powder, man, so I can make my low carb. Ooh, that shit ain't got but 1 gram of protein though. 3 grams of fat. Damn. So I can make my carnivore bread, dude, more often. Heavy cream powder.
There we
What else we
go.
got? You got it?
All right. So,
Okay.
are you ready?
You got it taken care of? You want me to bring the first article up?
Yes.
Alrighty, so folks, you're about to witness something very shocking. So here we have an article. This is from the United States Attorney's Office. Okay. This is from www.justice.gov. Okay. Federal grand jury charges Southern Poverty Law Center for wire fraud, false statements, and conspiracy to commit money laundering. Between 2014 and 2023, the SPLC secretly funneled more than $3 million in donated funds to individuals who were associated with various violent extremist groups, including the Ku Klux Klan and National Socialist Party of America, American Nazi Party. A grand jury in Montgomery, Alabama today returned an indictment charging the Southern Poverty Law Center with 11 counts of wire fraud, false statements to a federally insured bank, and conspiracy to commit concealment money laundering. The United States Attorney's Office for the Middle District of Alabama Northern Division filed 2 forfeiture actions to recover alleged proceeds of the organization's fraud scheme. The Federal Bureau of Investigations investigated this case with assistance from the Internal Revenue Service criminal investigation. An incident is merely an allegation. All defendants are presumed innocent unless and until proven guilty in a court of law. The SPLC is manufacturing racism to justify its existence, said Acting Attorney General Todd Blanche. Using donor money to allegedly profit off Klansmen cannot go unchecked. This Department of Justice will hold the SPLC and every other fraudulent organization operating with the same deceptive playbook accountable. No entry is above the law. The SPLC allegedly engaged in massive fraud operation to deceive their donors, enrich themselves, and hide their deceptive operations from the public, said FBI Director Kash Patel. They lied to their donors, vowing to dismantle violent extremist groups, and actually turned around and paid the leaders of these very extremist groups, even utilizing the funds to have these groups facilitate commission of state and federal crimes. That is illegal, and this is an ongoing investigation against all individuals involved. The SPLC is a nonprofit organization headquartered in Montgomery, Alabama, whose
So,
mission... Go ahead.
to some of the people might be confused, like, hey, what does this have to do with the Democrats? Well, what was the name of the organization again?
SPLC.
And
That is
to
the
the Southern
Southern
Poverty
Poverty
Law
Law
Center.
Center. Mm-hmm.
So, to all the ones who don't know, that is one of the NGOs that works on the behalf of the Democrats. So
Mm-hmm.
there's a another article that we have up there.
Mm-hmm.
So the 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 SPLC SPLC, they work on not only they work on behalf of Democrats, but they also use that to smear Republicans and saying that they are white supremacists,
I got
like
it up on the
how they
screen. I
lied.
got it up on the screen, man.
Like,
SPLC, the
like
second thing you sent me.
now, this is an old article, right? And this is to give you an example of what the example of how this kind of correlates with the Democrat. Can you read the title of the article, please?
Explanation and apology. The multipolar spin. How fascists operationalize left-wing resentment.
Hmm. Now, There used to be something called the alt-right. The alt-right. The alt-right used to mean you are actually you are far right, but you are against the Republicans. You're far right, but you're not aligned with the Republican Party. You're not aligned with Republicans. You don't you're not pretty much you pretty much you are basically it's like the Republicans. Yeah, you guys will kind of vote a little bit. It's basically they're against rhinos. Basically, rhinos. You should know by now if you listen to this podcast. You should know what rhinos are. Rhinos are basically like how the Democrats neocons are. They basically one of the same. They just on different side of the party. You know, rhinos are war hawks like the neocons are war hawks.
Mm-hmm.
Two sides of the same coin, but they just have um they just one's Democrat, the other one's a Republican.
Hey
Now
man,
if you
keep dishing. I'll be right back. Keep dishing.
shit, I was that was pretty much all I had to say.
Oh hell.
I was gonna
But yeah,
ask you could yeah.
go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
But what you got flip, you gotta take your bread out or something?
No, no, no. Go ahead. It can wait or something. But check this out. So, folks, if you have not paid attention to what Max just said, the SPLC is an NGO. Okay, it's one of the main NGOs that supports the Democratic Party. So it's been using its funds to do all this heinous bullshit, and black folks have been voting for this 90% at a 90% clip for the last 90 years, 60 years. What is it?
Yeah, 90 years. More black people have majority voted Democrat for 90 years straight.
Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. Ain't that something?
Yeah. I'm gonna go a little bit of a rant real quick. Run and do what you gotta do real quick. All right.
All right, cool.
So black folks been voting for the same shit for that. Now this is if I remember if the Southern the SPLU SPLC you call it SPLU it's called an SPLU right quick. Yeah. So the problem is that black people, we have literally been voting for. It's like we've been voting for the person who's been throwing rocks at us, and they're also hiding their hands whenever we pay attention. Like, yo, who threw that rock? And they're hiding their hands. We're like, I don't know. Like, shit, who's throwing rocks? I don't know. And so the crazy shit is that you have been this law group, this group that supposedly is on the Democrat side. Remember, Democrats have said they're the party of the black people. They're the party of the black people. Black people, you've been voting Democrats for 90 years. The fact that this comes out and you find out about this shit should not be a surprise. It's not a surprise to me. I'll be real with you. It's not a surprise to me at all. What is a surprise is that it's now just coming out, finding this out under Donald Trump. Now, the investigation started under the Biden administration. I'm going to repeat. The investigation started under the Biden administration. So what it's telling me, what should tell you is that the Democrats buried this shit, to let nobody, when I say when this shit, all right, guys, I kind of pay attention. I really do pay attention to politics a lot. Not only do I pay attention to politics, but I pay attention to where it's something that I'll be honest with you. It's something that I used to go on TikTok a lot, right? And do a little bit of political debates, but also kind of, I'm just giving you my opinion. I'm not really, most of the times, I'm trying to stay away from my emotions and I'm trying to speak as much facts as I can, right? And the problem I've always have is whenever I go on black TikTok, on the black side, and when they're talking about politics, everything is about emotion. All of it is not really factual. It's about emotion. It's about the white man, white supremacy, all that bullshit, right? And so one thing I realized is that whenever I had to debate or have a conversation about politics with a black person, a person who, a brother who is, or a sister who is a Democrat, liberal, who's on the left side of politics, I'm always having to explain shit to them. Not only I have to explain shit to them, but I kind of like have to like show them the introductory of this shit because they just don't know. Because all the information that they're getting is bullshit. All the information that they spew out of their mouth is filled with bullshit and emotions, right? So I'm over here trying to figure out what can I do different to not only help me out so I can have a better conversation with them, because it honestly, me just smoking somebody ass all the time, it really doesn't, no one learns anything from it. Not the audience, not the person I'm speaking against, right? So one thing I try to make it up here, or especially on a three-man podcast, is that I'm going to try to give you guys the correct information. Even if I give you the correct, I'd rather look like an asshole, come out and apologize and be like, hey, yeah, so remember yesterday I said this? Well, that was completely wrong. So here's the absolute truth, right? I would rather do that, look like a fucking fool, than to spew the same bullshit that y'all been leaving over and over and over again. Now, there's some shit that Trump is going to do that I might not like, but sometimes I gotta figure out what's the long-term effect on this shit. Not what's the short term, but what's going to be the long-term effect. Like how the whole Iran shit situation right here. I literally said this shit, this is going to keep America dominant for the next 100 years. All this shit Trump has done is guaranteed you that your children would not live in a world not knowing what it's like being number one. Your grandchildren are going to know what it's like being number one.
Mm-hmm.
Your great grandchildren is going to know what it's like to be number one,
Right.
because all of our lives we've been number one, but the last 5 years we've been slowly, consistently losing power. We actually have lost power so much to where we are almost, we were almost culturally irrelevant. We're actually at the point to where we are culturally irrelevant. China has the culture in a lot of parts of the world.
Mm-hmm.
Because I was in New York City. There's literally a guy having Chinese program on in New York City in the Bronx at a laundromat. Have a Chinese, not news, but a Chinese, what you would call it is, it's basically like YouTube/TV, but it's like the Chinese version of it. It's basically, it was showing like life as a farmer and the rural side of China and shit, it was actually pretty dope. I actually kind of like it. It was pretty cool. I can't lie, it was pretty cool. But it's the fact that China. When I was a kid, China was a third world fucking country.
Yep.
China is number 2 in the world.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a far off to. It's a is damn near China on the we're on the Western Hemisphere, correct? Yeah, Western Hemisphere.
Yes, we're in the Western
On the
Hemisphere.
Eastern Hemisphere, China pretty much dominates the whole Eastern Hemisphere.
So they're the USA of the Eastern Hemisphere, basically.
Yes, they're the USA of the Eastern Hemisphere. USA Eastern Hemisphere. That's what China is.
Mm-hmm.
But the problem also because what has happened is China has dominated in mass production so much to where every country I have been to, China has a footprint in it, and it has a strong footprint in it too. Even in the Dominican Republic.
Yep.
The reason why you probably haven't seen it Dominican Republic, you just didn't know where to look at. It's right there in your face. You just got to know where to look at. Because all those, all of those cars all those Uber cars that we got in.
The Uber cars, yeah.
Yeah, majority of all those cars came from China.
Oh, really?
Yeah, all those cars we rode in, came from China.
I didn't realize that.
Yep. All the places. Remember we was in the penthouse.
Right.
All that furniture was imported from China.
Wow.
Yeah, all that shit was
that
imported
don't
from
surprise me,
China.
bro. That don't surprise me. China is the manufacturer of the world, but we've made up some ground, but they're still the manufacturer of the world. But I'm gonna tell you this whole thing that we're doing in Iran, people don't understand how it's put us right back on top. They're not paying attention to. They're only looking at the superficial. They're not looking at what's going on. Like they're not looking at how it's set up like chess moves before we even started.
Well, and that's what I try to I asked my friend this one question. I was like this, dude. You're looking at shit the way a child will look at it. That's what you're basically looking at it as. And I was like, dude, I'm not being disrespectful. I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but I'm just being real with you, bro. I was like, come on, like we're around the same friend groups, bro. A lot of the people we know are grown children. They're not fucking. They're not adults. They're just big ass fucking. They just grown fucking kids. That's basically it. They just look. They're children trapped in a grown man's body. And so I was like this. All right, now can you look at it in a way of not as a child, look at it as a fucking man, knowing that you have a child? Now, what Trump has done, do you think it is going to affect us good in the long run, or it's going to affect us bad in the long run? He said it's going to affect us bad. I asked him why. He said a lot of countries not going to like us because of what he did. And I was like, okay, that's one. Can you name me another thing? He couldn't name another thing. I was like, okay, now I told him that's how a child looks at it. Let me tell you what a grown man looks at it. A grown man should look at it like this. Well, we give NATO all of this money.
Mm-hmm.
NATO wasn't there when we needed them.
Exactly.
But when they came up to giving NATO $500 billion for a corrupt country filled with racists in Ukraine, we gave them fucking money.
Gave them plenty of money.
With no guarantees of us getting our fucking money back.
Exactly. Now you know, folks, why Trump was the way he was with Zelensky when he first got in this next term.
So I was like, bro, NATO was not there for us. What's the fucking point of NATO even where do you know what
We're
one
doing more
thing
work
NATO
than NATO. We're doing more
no
work than
do, do,
NATO. We're
do
NATO.
you know
Shit.
what NATO does the European countries of NATO do that is number one in the world
Bitch and
and
complain.
we needed them and they couldn't help us? You know what that is?
What?
Mine sweeping. They're number one
Oh
in the
yeah,
world
that's
for
right.
that.
They are. They are.
The reason why they're number one in the world for that is because there were so many fucking mines that was set in Europe during World War II
War
that
two. Yeah.
they they had
They
to like,
invested in it.
dude,
They invested in it.
dude, there were so many mines that these motherfuckers planted during World War II that even to
Probably
the
still some to
earlier
this day.
2000s, no, there's no more mines now, but it was all the way up to the early 2000s to where they were just like, we got all the mines that was buried in World War II,
That's
early
crazy.
2000s,
That's crazy.
because there were still kids that were dying from mines in Europe, but when they were
Mm-hmm.
playing they were playing, not
The
knowing
triple
that there were
mine.
still
The
mines in
triple
them
mine.
fields.
That's crazy, man.
So they master it. They master doing mine sweeping. But here's a problem with it. Um, Finding out this whole entire time. Do you know how many Navy warships England has?
I know they don't have as much as they used to be. They used to have a
They
very
have
strong
only
navy. Now
fucking one.
that's crazy.
One warship. Here's the
We
problem
we
with
we
it.
we, we were being the freaking navy for the whole fucking world, dude. Pretty much.
Here, here's the problem with it. They're, that one warship they have was out of commission. You know why? Because they had a fresh water pump that was out. They had a fresh water pump that was down.
So they didn't even fix the shit.
They haven't even fixed the fucker.
That's crazy, man.
Europe is running out of fuel. They got what, a couple of weeks left of jet fuel, a couple of months left of
And they don't want to help.
L.
They just want to sit there and be some spoiled ass kids. That's what they're doing. They're being spoiled ass kids.
Then you're gonna say you're gonna have a fucking meeting without no United States representation, and I
Acting
was
like they
just
doing something.
like,
Acting like they
and
doing
I was
something.
just like, and I told him, and I told him, and I was like, listen here, bro, we having financial troubles, bro. We $37 trillion in debt.
Exactly. We don't need to be spending no more than
$37
anything
trillion
else out of
in
our
debt.
ass. Mm-hmm.
I was like, not only $37 trillion in debt, we have actually given these motherfuckers favored when it comes to trade
Mm-hmm. Yes, we have.
for quite a long fucking time.
A lot of people don't understand. Tariffs was the way we used to do things before the tax system, and everybody charges us tariffs, but we weren't charging anybody tariffs.
And I told him, I looked at him like this. I was like this, bro. You my partner. You my homeboy. I've been knowing you for over a decade, nigga. And we still talk. And I was like this, bro. If you came at me telling me you having financial issues, bro, and you owed me money, and I told you it's cool, you don't have to pay me back, but I'm gonna have to double the interest on you. Nigga, am I really your fucking friend?
Hmm.
Would you consider me to be your ally? He was like, fuck no. And I was like, nigga, that's what these other
Mm-hmm.
countries did, nigga, including Canada.
Yep. Every last one of
I
them.
was like,
Cause they, cause they
they
figured we
told
could pay them
us,
because we got the big bucks and shit. Because we the big
they
dog.
told us, yeah, I was like, bruh, that's like me. I was like, bruh, you told me you having financial issues, but you owe me money. And I looked at you and I'm your fucking friend. And I was like, nigga, that ain't my fucking problem. I still need my money, nigga. I ain't your fucking friend. I ain't your partner. I ain't your comrade. I ain't your homie. Nigga, you should look at me after that as your fucking enemy, nigga, and make sure you have my fucking money. But see, that's how you niggas don't look at it like that. Y'all look at it as some children shit. I was like, nigga, this is grown man shit, bro. I was like, dog, do you know what the fuck happens, bro? If you not number one, nigga. I was like, man, your fucking daughter gonna grow up to be a whore, nigga, because we broke, nigga. Nigga, you gonna have, I was like, nigga, a lot of our friends that we are, I was like, a lot of our friends now, bro,
I
are
mean, look
gonna
at
be
the DR,
homeless
bro.
when we get older, nigga.
Look at the DR, bro. They ain't number one. Do they have a adequate military?
They actually do got a good, decent military. They just don't have the equipment. They got a good
Right.
military. They don't have the equipment.
But still, they not number one. So a lot of women grow up and become whores.
Well,
There's a lot
I'm
of whoring going on down in the DR. You got some good women out
I'm a it's like
Let's probably
it's see it was it's a difference though. It's a difference.
Yeah, they do
But
it for survival.
well yeah, when I'm survival, that's basically what I'm basically talking about.
Yeah.
It's going to be for survival.
Uh-huh.
The whores we have over here,
They
they're
choose
whoring
that
because
life.
they
They
choose
choose
it.
that
It's
life.
like have you seen the
Greed, baby.
Landman?
It's greed. No, I have not yet. But I did
Oh
see
my!
the scene where the chick was with in the pool with old boy, the whore. Right? Is that who you talking about?
No,
Okay. All right.
absolutely. So there's a scene on the Landman. He was talking to the female lawyer. I don't really want to give it away, but he was talking to the
Mm-hmm.
female lawyer,
Right.
and there was a guy who was there was a guy sitting at the bar, and there was a chick all over him and shit. And the woman was like, "Whoa, looks like I'm about to witness a felony." Then the landman, which is Billy Bob Thornton, was just like, "Hey, how's your wife doing? Is she still going battling through chemo?" And he was just like, and she was just like the prostitute. The 304. She was just like, "Hey, I gotta make me a living," and yada yada yada. And so the landman, Billy Bob Thornton, he was just like, "Oh man, yeah, that guy's a piece of shit." And the woman, the lawyer, which was also a feminist, she was just like, "Hey, a woman has to make a living."
Mm-hmm.
And she was just, and Billy Bob was just like, "Oh, don't give me that shit. Have you looked around?" He was like, "Half of the women who work in," he's like, "half of the people that work here are women. They're all waitress." And he was just like, "No. What she decides to do is she decides to take the shortcut. She decided to take the easy route, and
Mm-hmm.
wound up later in life. She's gonna find out it's the longest route.
Mm.
She had a choice. She chose the easy route.
Right.
That's what United States is."
Yep. Exactly.
And these other countries that is outside first world countries, what they would call it, these bitches have to sell themselves for survival.
Mm-hmm.
Like it was a woman who was, and I remember I was in Thailand. Quick story. Quick story. I was in Thailand, and it was a thicker. She was compared to Thai women, she was on the thicker side of Thai women.
Okay.
And so usually the thicker Thai women, they don't make a lot of money because the majority of guys they looking for the slim, fine, big titties, sexy Thai chicks, all that shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
But she was cute. She wasn't but ugly. She was average looking, right?
Right.
Average looking woman, and she was asking me, "Will I like a Thai massage?" I didn't have a Thai massage. That was my first time getting a Thai massage. But also, I needed a bigger woman. Also, the reason why is I needed somebody I just wanted her to walk on my back. That
Oh
is
yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah,
Because only reason why is because I'm a bigger dude and my muscles have had years and years of. But basically, I'm strong. I'm a very strong man, and so muscle wise, my muscles need a little bit more weight, a little bit more pressure in order to get to where, in order to get to where I needed to be at. And so
right.
she gave me a Thai massage and everything and all that. We discussed the prices and all that. She gave me the Thai massage, and afterwards, she told me the price, which was shit. I was like, it was only $30. I didn't have change, and so I was like, you know what? Yeah, I gave her 2,000 baht. 2,000 baht is basically $75.
Hmm.
She looked at me and she was just like, I really do appreciate you. She was like, because with this, I get to feed my children. Thank you. And
Right. It's a
so,
different thing. It's a different thing, man. It's
and
definitely a
so
different
it
thing.
was, and so she also did, sell herself, but I wasn't on that shit with her. I was like, I'm cool, I'm straight. But she also did
Exactly.
sell herself, and she was trying to get me. I was like, nah, I'm Gucci on that. But okay, my bad, I kind of lost. So
No, you good.
but she she fucking popped my shoulder, which I was like, oh my god, I was so like, dude, I damn near cried, bro, because like that pop when she popped my shoulder, it was something I needed. It was
Done
like
for a long time, huh?
Yeah, it was been like 5 years since
Oh wow.
like I was able to like kind of like lift my hand over my shoulder, lift my arm over my head without it like really fucking hurting and shit. Ooh, I just popped it in. My hand my arms over my shoulder without it hurting. And
Hmm.
she popped that shit. I was like, oh, thank you, jeez, boy. I was happy. I was just so ecstatic. I was like, thank you. I really do appreciate that. Actually, I got pulled over. Fuck. Hold on 1 second. One Mississippi, two Mississippi.
I don't know what's going on with him, folks, but
No,
he's
no,
got to
I'm here.
be.
I'm back.
Oh,
So,
okay.
I was just so like, thank you. I was so happy. All that shit. Long story short, she had to do that shit. It was because there's no job for women out there like that because a lot of the work is hard labor,
Hmm.
and even if it's not hard labor, you have to have some form of skills. In order to have that skills, you have to have some form of education. Your family has to have money.
Right.
So and so when I'm talking to my homie, I'm telling him all this shit. I'm like, bro, this shit is going to affect us better in the long term. And I was like, y'all think Trump did this shit without a fucking plan? And I
He
was like,
damn
the
sure didn't.
problem, I was like, here's the problem. Y'all just think y'all think he's the dumbest fucking billionaire. That he's just a Nepo baby that inherit all of his. Y'all basically think he's a trust fund baby that inherit all of his money, right? And I told
He,
him, do you know what the equivalent of his money that he turned, what was it, $1 million loan into what he has now? I was like, bro, that's equivalent of me giving you $1 and you making $1,000 off.
mm,
I was like this, I'll give you $5. Can you turn that shit to $1,000, bro?
that's all right there.
He told me no. And I was like, huh, if you give me $1,000, I was like, if you give me $5, I could turn it to $1,000. I was like, you wanna know why? because I have done it before, brother. So to the ones who think Donald Trump ain't know what he's doing, like, dog, this shit was chess all the way fucking chess. First, he took down Venezuela. Then once he took down Venezuela, it was like a domino effect. He took down Venezuela.
Yep.
Then, while Venezuelan, we took them down, Cuba's falling.
Yep.
Cuba's getting in order. Cuba is at the moment of what you will call surrendering.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna have to surrender. Even I was like,
No
either
choice.
it's like this: either they surrender, or the Cuban people are gonna make them surrender.
Yep. Same thing that's gonna happen in Iran once they get to that point.
I would. Well, Iran, we did the shit with Iran. The blockage, Iran ain't blocked the fucking Strait of Hormuz. United States did. And you know why?
Mm-hmm.
Well, you know what United States wound up becoming? If you look at the tankers map, you see a lot of oil tankers going to the Gulf of fucking America now
Mm-hmm.
to get their oil.
Yep.
Straight to the Gulf of America to get their oil. The United States is been the number one export of, have not been the number one export of oil since World War II, nigga.
I know, right?
That's 80 years. Number one export of oil in the world right now is the United States of
Here's the
America.
thing: when people heard "Make America Great Again," and this is where I'm just getting to. Um, now I wasn't one of them, but people heard "Make America Great Again." They thinking about, well, what time in America you think we was great again? So you trying to take us back to slavery and all that stuff? I'm like, come on, man. First of all, he's thinking about it. He's talking about different. He's also talking about aspects of different parts of America too, like Max just mentioned. Back in World War II, that's when we were the biggest oil exporter, right, Max?
Yes.
All right. So when you talk about other things such as being prosperous, not no inner tensions and stuff, and where everybody was pretty much equal and getting along. You got to talk about the '90s. So it's different aspects that he's also talking about too. Different time periods where America was great at this or great at that, trying to bring all that back.
Then you motherfuckers crying, oh my God, it's so expensive. I can't afford anything. I'm like, you gotta get rid of illegal immigration, bro. Like, come on.
Right.
Like, illegal immigration, bro, it's a fucking problem for us, bro. You got to get rid of it. Like, yes, I love my Hispanic people as much as I love them. I would rather not to watch them how they were treated when I was a kid, when I was a teenager, when I was a young man. When I worked with a lot of illegal immigrants, they got treated like fucking slaves.
Right.
Not only they got treated like slaves, but there was a big story on social media, like how they said a woman called some guys to do a roofing on the house, and they were finishing up with the job. Then ICE came and arrested them all to deport them. Well, that was a lie. If you didn't know that, that was a lie.
Mm.
One, the lady who they were talking about, she didn't own the property. She was a renter. A quick Google search would have done that for you. But knowing Democrats, you believe bullshit. You don't, but like Well, you know how when people say, real didn't have to recognize, hold on, real recognized real, but um, real didn't, back in the day, real didn't have to recognize real until fake niggas came around. That's the problem. Y'all believe in so much fake shit. Y'all believe in bullshit. Y'all believe in so much lies to where you won't even know the real shit if it slapped you right in your fucking face. What they what that real man, you won't even know what real is, nigga. And it's funny, like most of the niggas on my Facebook who I know who complain about Donald Trump, this, that, and the other. Most of them niggas who complain about like Donald Trump are some of the fakest motherfuckers I know. That's
That's
why when the
crazy.
whole Charles Kirk situation happened, that's the reason why I was like, shit. Time to get rid of a bunch of motherfuckers off my Facebook because y'all niggas lame as fuck anyway. Y'all niggas fake as fuck anyway. I don't know why the fuck you know what? It's because I was a Democrat. That's the reason why. That's the prop. That was the reason why. When I used to be a Democrat, dude, I used to believe a lot of bullshit, bro. I ain't gonna bullshit you, bro. I used to believe a lot of bullshit. Then whenever I became a Republican, dude, that's when I started believing in the real shit. That's when I started opening my eyes. It ain't the white man's fault that I'm doing bad. It's my fault. Ain't the white man responsibility. Like, see, I never took my granddaddy's advice. I heard what he said, but I never took his advice. My grandfather told me, when I talk about my plight in life, make sure you stay off your knees and keep the white man's dick out your mouth. That's what my grandfather said to me. So I never took that advice.
Dom DeMarco.
Wow.
Yeah,
That
that's what my
shit is
grandfather
wild.
said. When I talk about my plight in life, make sure you do yourself a favor, stay off your knees, and keep the white man's dick out your mouth. Now, a lot of y'all niggas are waiting for the cum shot, I can see.
God damn. Ooh,
Well,
woof.
yeah, a lot of y'all niggas are waiting for the cum shot.
I'll be back.
It's a goddamn shame where we have come to in this country to where y'all can't even give a motherfucker who's actually trying to help y'all the benefit of the doubt. They keep talking about Trump is just trying to get richer. I'm like, the nigga lost money since he's been president. He's been losing mad money. The nigga lost $2 billion his first, excuse me. The nigga lost $2 million his first presidential term. I don't know how much money he lost this presidential term, but hell, seems like he's gonna lose a lot of money also. So so what did I say earlier? Number one, export. What's gonna happen because of this whole tariff issue now? We have a tariff issue. Thanks the Democrats for that too. You can thank the Democrats because the Democrats were the one that fought against it. But because of the fact that Donald Trump, he playing his Trump card, no pun intended. But the Trump card Donald Trump gonna play is he's going to give you that money back. All the tariff money we got, he's going to give that back to American people as dividends. And he's going to say, fuck those people. He's going to defy the courts. And if I want whenever he defy the courts and says, you know what, I'm going to give the money back to the American people as a dividends check. Whenever he does that, I cannot wait to hear the Democrats speak against it. This shit is going to be like Honestly, bro, this shit is going to be like masturbation material, bro. This shit is going to be fucking funny, bro. The reason why I'm saying this is Joe Biden defied the courts in his presidency. Sorry, his presidency. Joe Biden defied the courts. If I remember correctly, he defied the courts when it came towards COVID. So I can't wait to see what the Democrats bitch and cry about this time. It's probably going to be the most funniest shit ever. I'm going to enjoy this shit so fucking much. I cannot wait and watch this shit. I cannot fucking wait. Mm-mm-mm. This shit is about to be so fucking absolutely wonderful, bro. Because I want to hear the
You think so?
Democrats.
You
What?
think so? I said you think so.
Think so about what?
No, I'm just saying. You say everything's about to be so wonderful. So your point. Go ahead. Just
What are
expound
you
on it.
talking about?
I just sat down, so expound on it.
About what? I said a lot. Like,
The last statement you said, this shit is about to be so incredible, man.
yeah, it's gonna be like. So, you know about the whole tariff situation, right?
Mm-hmm.
So Donald Trump, like I said earlier, he could play his Trump card and give that money back to the American people as dividends.
Yes, you can. Total carnivore.
And I cannot wait to watch the Democrats speak against this shit.
You know they will.
I cannot wait for it
You know they will.
because I'm gonna look at every motherfucking body. I'm just going to play the. All honestly, all I'm gonna do is cut
The
a
fuck up.
video, paste it to another video, and I'm going to play it. It's going to be Democrats, and I think it was 2021 versus
Mm-hmm.
Democrats in 2026.
Mm-hmm.
Because Joe Biden defied the courts. He defied the Supreme Court by, if I remember correctly, was oh, fuck, I forgot what it was. If I remember correctly, it was the drastic COVID policies he had, and the Supreme Court said this shit is unconstitutional. You can't do this. They did it any fucking way. That's when that jackass who came on my shit was like, well, what executive orders did he sign? And he was like, gotcha. And I was like, oh, you don't know. You don't pay attention. I was like, oh, you don't pay attention to politics. I clearly see. And he was just like, gotcha. I was just like, yeah, you must not remember. I was like, you must not know the difference between policy and executive orders. I was like, policy, when it comes to actual policy, like example, how OSHA was forcing people to was basically forcing people to get vaccinated.
Yeah.
If if you had a company with more than 100 employees, I think it was more than 100 employees. I think it was at more than 10 employees at first. Everybody must be vaccinated in order must be vaccinated, or everybody must be tested every single day in order to work at the facility.
I had to get vaccinated, man. I was forced to do it.
Yeah, that right there was unconstitutional. If you did not know, it was completely unconstitutional. But wait, there's more. They force people to do it anyway. Can I park here? I should be able to fit here. Can I? Hold on, let me see real quick. I should be able to fit this motherfucker.
What, you just gonna park right up next to him?
Fuck, I can't even do that. Fuck, I don't got enough space, bruh. This bitch ass nigga, dude. Nah, some of these dudes be bitches, bruh.
They do it on purpose.
Nah, they don't know how to fucking park, dude. Like they don't know how to fucking park. So what happened is that because they don't know how to fucking fuck, I can't even park there either. Fuck me. I'm sorry. I'm trying to. So oh fuck, I ain't gonna have. Oh, I can park there though. I just got to do this. It's gonna be difficult. I'm sorry, bro. Give me a second. I gotta
It's all
do
good,
a
man.
difficult. I gotta do a difficult backhand at an angle because of these niggas don't know how to fucking park. Ugh, fuck me.
So it's gonna take you multiple tries, dog.
No, it's just difficult.
Well, show us your skill. And then we can get
Oh
to these hood. Then we can get to these hood proms, dog.
shit, let's get to it now. Shit, while I'm backing up.
All right, folks. Here we go. So we just don't know what we gonna do no more, do we? Huh? Look at this shit. Oh, it's music. I can't play it. Look at this.
Can't
Look at this right here.
can't.
Nobody's graduating. Nobody's getting a degree. No diploma. Look at it now. This is prom. You spend all this money on prom. What about graduation? I will say this though. So I was on my way home this afternoon, and I forgot where I was, but some establishment that had high schoolers working at it. They were celebrating the high schools that are graduating this year with like something at the front door of the establishment with their pictures. Oh, it was Publix. So I had like 4 Publix employees that are high school graduates. They're gonna be graduating this year. And that's cool. They're celebrating that. But this is prom. What are you celebrating? It's prom. Yeah, it's a special day in the development of a kid, but why is us is doing all of this? Why are we not doing this for graduations? You know? Look at this shit. Just look at it.
Hood prom, see, putting on all these.
I disagree with him in one thing now. They don't spend no more on prom than they do on the wedding now. If the thing is, there ain't nobody getting married no more. That's the shit. But they definitely spend a whole lot of fucking money on weddings. Don't say that now.
Said a lot of them, this is their wedding, and they treat it as such. If we had a statistic for all the ones that put on for prom, do they end up getting married? I bet you it'd be under 20%. So this is the way they put on because the future, they might not get to see the extravagant wedding or, the graduation. So people treat prom like this is the last dance. But at the end of the day, I love to see the kids
Pun intended.
have fun and enjoy themselves. But if you don't got it to do that, don't feel bad. Let them put on, you get your bread up, And then when it's time for graduation or it's time for that wedding, then you can really show them how it's done. But I want to hear y'all thoughts. Are we wrong for criticizing?
No, bump all that. Get your money up and invest it. Get your money up and buy some property. Get your money up and get some crypto. You can get mad at the motherfucking at the courthouse. Just go to the graduation. Hey, you can have a nice little dinner afterwards. You ain't gotta overdo that shit. Cause imagine how much it is to rent a damn Maybach SUV. It's got to at least be $1,500 a day at least. Might be more than that. Man, please. Don't be stupid.
Criticizing the YNs on how they do prom, and will this year's prom be over the top more than it's ever been? I really would love to know.
Bring 'em up, bring 'em up, hey. Bring 'em.
Look at this. All this money. Look at this mess, man. This is prom.
Married by now.
Hood prom.
They look good, but what's the grades looking like? What's
Look
the
at
GPA? Are they going to college? Let's see how much money they get into college.
Why are you doing this? But not for graduation. How many baby mamas do you think he has?
How many kids do you think she's going to have?
What do you think their job's gonna be?
Do you think they're paying for this with? You think they're paying for this through government assistance?
Fast forward. Look at them. Look at them be
Excursion. Look at them be happy. Look at them be beautiful.
Look at them not be basic and enjoying themselves as young adults, and yet you're in the comments talking crap about them. Why is that? It is prom season, and black students and young adults and teens are showing out with their
Pause it real quick. Pause it real quick. I don't want to hear niggas saying that I don't want to hear niggas talking about white supremacy.
We struggling. We ain't got no money.
We don't got no money. I'm like, nigga, I ain't go to my prom. I was too broke to go to prom. And I was a star football player, too.
We ain't do it like this. We ain't do it like this. Actually, the society and economy was doing better then in the 90s than it is now. And we weren't doing like this. We don't want to hear nothing about no white supremacy, keeping the black man down. Y'all could have invested all of this shit.
Dog.
You could have invested all of this money.
Could have invested in that shit. 10 years later, that shit could have been like $100,000, bro. I think it's the most embarrassing shit ever, bro.
It's embarrassing.
Like, we don't have generational wealth. We can't do this. We can't do that. The white man's holding us down. I'm like,
I know, right?
I'm looking at this. I'm like, shit. Only person holding y'all niggas down now is your goddamn business. Is your dumbass self. Your mindset. Stupid motherfuckers, bro.
Your laziness.
But honestly, dude, a lot of this shit. What did somebody say? Oh, because black women don't have weddings, don't get married, so this is gonna be the only. I'm like, y'all niggas lame as fuck, dude. I'm like, dog.
Y'all give an excuse for everything.
Nah, this shit's embarrassing. Nah, I'm for real, bro. This shit is really fucking embarrassing. I'm like, dog, how y'all don't see this as embarrassing?
It's getting to the point I don't even want to talk about them no more.
No, it's at a point to where
so they ignore the fuck out of the whole community.
How you doing? I'm at a point to where, dude, it was this girl when I was growing up, she did not want to. She told everybody she was Afro-Cuban, Afro-Latina, and all that shit. Her parents is from Cuba. The real shit is her parents is from Crenshaw. You know the reason why she said all that shit?
Why, man?
Because me and her, we had a conversation one day, and she kept it real with me. She was like, "It's because she's like, bro, I'm gonna be honest with you." She's like, I'm ashamed being black." And I was just like, "Yo, how did you get that way?" You know, I never judged her. I was just always wondering why. Like, how did you get that way? She was just like, "Do you see some of the shit some of the niggas do, bro?" She's like, "Real talk. Do you see some of the shit some of the people do? And they claim and they cry about white supremacy?" And she was just like, "I know more black people got killed by black people than I know white people kill black people."
Of course.
She's like, "Hell." She was like, "I know more black people who have killed more black people than any other race combined has killed black." I was like, "Damn."
Mm-hmm.
And so, I was like, "Damn." I never, I kind of felt sorry for her. I was like, "Damn, that's crazy." Not the one to be like you ashamed of your own race, your own skin color and shit. Now now after 20 years of thinking, and I was just like, you know what? She was, she just had a head start. She was right.
She had a good ass damn point. That was
She had a good point. But hey, Sean, I got to use the bathroom, and
I'm gonna play some
I'm gonna
more of
have
this while he do what he do. Let's go.
then I'm
Show
gonna have to
BTV
get
Proms
off,
for
man. I
360,
gotta
and that's me
I'll
I
doing
do
gotta
it.
so
wake
that
up
Proms. It's fun for
early.
everyone. It's not a you thing. But
All right.
they're dressing thin.
All right, folks. Let's say bye bye to Max Powers.
I'm gonna still be listening, but I'm just letting you know my intent, what I have to do.
I got you. Let's go, folks.
Nines, these beautiful outfits, and everyone on social media seems to be saying, why are black kids enjoying themselves? And it's like, why are we trying to dim students' uniqueness? Just because you want your child to wear a dress they got from the flea market that's like $20 does not mean that these kids don't deserve to do how they want to do. We are black. We like to show out with our style. Okay? And why is the first thing you see someone doing stuff like that?
Well, then don't sit there and complain on one hand. You ain't got shit. We can't get shit because the white man keep us down. And then on the other hand, you're going to talk about some we like to show out. Because we got it like that. No, the fuck you don't have it like that. That's your problem now. Trying to damn chase the Joneses and shit. Trying to live above your means and shit.
Is to assume that they're not graduating. Why is your first thing
It's
to assume
called
is
pick a
this racial
struggle.
stereotypes? I'm just tired. Stop saying you are
Yes,
tired of
please
seeing
pick a
blackness.
struggle.
Stop saying all this stuff and continue on being in black spaces. All these racist comments are just so aggravating, they're draining. You're saying black fatigue, then stay away from us. Get out of our space. It's simple as that. We have black fatigue from you guys always constantly making comments about us. Do you care?
So now he want to play the victim. Talking about black fatigue is about comment. Y'all, black fatigue is y'all niggas acting like niggas. Don't turn that shit around on folks talking we got black fatigue about y'all complaining about us. That is such a damn non-way to take accountability. That is total, like, dodging accountability at the highest. We have black fatigue from y'all saying y'all have black fatigue, or we have black fatigue from y'all complaining about us. Like, why aren't we looking in the mirror as a community? Why aren't we trying to change? We just like, fuck y'all, huh? Just because we were slaves back in the day is fuck y'all forever now? We don't have to do shit positive. We don't have to build our communities at all. We just got to twerk in the streets and spend a whole lot of fucking money on shit. Make sure we have our Jordans. Make sure we have our whips and rides. Now I ain't gonna lie now. You get a goddamn Maybach, a Bentley, some shit like that. That shit is not gonna depreciate in value as much as a motherfucking Benz. But you know what I'm talking about. It's not gonna depreciate in value as much as a damn Hellcat. But still, we out here doing stupid
Hear
shit.
that someone's on Section 8 and they decided to save up their money and throw an extravagant party for their
Do
child?
you hear what this nigga just said?
Why do you think because they're black that they are on Section 8 to begin with? Why do you think they cannot afford this? Why do you think because they are black they're not? Black women are the highest rated group of people to be graduating college right now. So
That don't mean shit. Not with the damn degrees that they get in sociology and psychology and no, that education and shit. That shit ain't paying no money.
Have to go to college. Imagine that.
Black students, enjoy your prom. Do what you gotta do. Make sure you're doing the right thing in school. Be prepared. I'm proud of you guys. Be beautiful. Be blessed. Peace.
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. We're not gonna look at no more of that shit. We going the heck on home. We're going to bed. Oh, the community is cooked. The community is cooked. And I am saying here for everybody to see, because my father is from Guatemala, born and raised, that I am Afro-Latino. I'm no longer black. I do know that I have, on my mom's side, Mende tribe, dad's side, Kota, Sogo, TK tribe. I'm Afro-Latino. I'm not black. So, I'll holler at y'all later, man. Peace out.